Orientation. We're on the red team plane, the discipline of attacking your own AI system with permission to find the holes before a real adversary does. This is strictly the process and the reporting, how you scope it, run it against a framework, and disclose responsibly. We show the workflow, never a working exploit. Red teaming an AI system. How to find the holes responsibly, the workflow, and the reporting, never a working exploit. Defensive. We show the attack flow only so we can defend it. Plain episode. Monitor. Red team IR is lit. The S0 to S5 stage ribbon stays dimmed at the top the whole time. Here's the whole exercise on one board. A green gate of authorization, a plan lane, an execute lane, a disclose pipeline, and the career loop. We walk it left to right, plan, execute, disclose, and never skip the gate. Rule 0. Red teaming is authorized testing to find holes before attackers do. The whole exercise has to pass through a green gate. Scope and rules of engagement in writing. An unauthorized attempt, no scope, no test, bounces right off. Authorization comes first, always. Step 1. Set objectives. What hole are you hunting, and how will you know you found it? Define what you're looking for up front. Vague goals make vague reports. A clear objective is what turns this from poking around into a real test. Step 2. Define the threat model. Which adversary are you simulating? What access do they have, and which stages of your system do they touch? Pull up the S0 to S5 ribbon and light the stages in scope, say S4 inference and S5 agent. The test should mirror a realistic attacker. Step 3. Select techniques and map them to MITRE ATLAS. Tactics and techniques like AML.TA and AML.T. We snap on technique categories: prompt injection, evasion, exfiltration. Categories and IDs, not payloads. Mapping to Atlas makes the exercise systematic, repeatable, and reportable. Step 4. Choose tools. A fuzzer, a test harness, a prompt test suite. Categories on a shelf, not hand-typed attacks. The whole point of tools is volume. You want to run many cases and see patterns. One clever payload is a stunt. 1,000 systematic cases is a test. Execute. 3 test types, shown as shapes, not recipes. Prompt injection tests, fuzzing, and multi-turn probes. Each one is an input bucket into the system with an observed behavior check on the other side. We show the process, we never show a working payload. Prompt injection tests. The shape, a bucket of crafted inputs, the system under test, and a check on what came out. Did the model leak its instructions? Did it ignore policy? We log the behavior, not the recipe. Example strings are obviously fake. Attacker.example, test case. Fuzzing. Same shape, but the bucket is huge and the inputs are mutated automatically. You're looking for the weird edge case the developer never imagined, the input that crashes the parser, slips the filter, or flips the agent into an unsafe tool call. Multi-turn probes. The hole isn't in turn 1, it's in turn 7, after context has drifted. The shape is a scripted conversation that watches for behavior the system shouldn't allow over time. Agents especially fail multi-turn because state accumulates. A test trips a hole. We drop a red dash skull on the stage where it happened, finding hole located. Then immediately a green document card. What is it? Where is it? What's the impact? And how do you reproduce it? The repro stays private, no working exploit on screen, defensive documentation only. Responsible disclosure. Report privately to the owner. Give a reasonable window to fix it. Verify the fix actually works, then close the finding. That's the green pipeline. Left to right, all solid lines. Never drop it publicly first. Public dump before a fix isn't research, it's a gift to attackers. And here's the career wedge. Red team finds, defender fixes, retest confirms, then the loop runs again. This is one of the cleanest ways into AI security as a field. You learn the system deeply by responsibly trying to break it, then watching it get stronger. Find, fix, retest. That's the job. One more look at the whole board. Gate, plan, execute, disclose, loop. Every signal carries an icon and a label. Red dash skull for the simulated attack, green solid shield for the control. Never color alone. Break it on the board, not in prod. You map the surface in episode 0. Red teaming is how you keep it honest. Grab the red team and framework prep track and run the loop on your own system. So, a red team exercise is plan, execute, report, set objectives, define the threat model, select techniques mapped to MITRE ATLAS, choose tools, run them, and write it up. Then responsible disclosure, report privately, give time to fix, verify, and close. This is the career wedge into AI security, authorized testing that makes the whole pipeline you mapped in episode 0 honest. Grab the framework prep track, break it on the board, not in prod,